What if the secrets to life were written in 7 timeless principles? 7 profound ideas that not only explain the nature of reality, but also provide a blueprint for navigating life's challenges and mysteries. These principles, though ancient, feel as relevant today as they did centuries ago, offering insights that bridge the gap between science, philosophy, and spirituality. At the heart of this knowledge lies the Hermetic Principles, a set of teachings derived from the mystical text known as the Kybalion. Attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a legendary figure revered as a master of wisdom, these principles are said to govern the workings of the universe. From the movement of planets to the intricacies of human thought, the Hermetic Principles claim to reveal the laws that underpin everything. These teachings are not just theoretical, they are practical tools for personal growth and transformation. They show us how our thoughts shape reality, how the microcosm reflects the macrocosm, and how the cycles of nature mirror the rhythms of our lives. They explain the interplay of opposites, the cause and effects, relationships we experience, and the balance of energies that drives creation. As we delve into these 7 principles, we'll uncover their meaning, significance, and how they can be applied to unlock your full potential. Could these ancient laws hold the key to understanding yourself and the universe? Let's begin this journey into timeless wisdom. The first and foundational Hermetic principle is the Principle of Mentalism, which states, "The all is mind, the universe is mental." This profound idea suggests that the universe, in its entirety, originates from a single, infinite consciousness. In other words, reality as we know it is a mental construct, shaped by the mind of the universe itself, a concept often referred to as the all. Imagine the universe as a vast thought in the mind of an infinite being. Everything we experience, matter, energy, space, and time, is a projection of this universal mind. This principle aligns with modern metaphysical ideas and even certain interpretations of quantum physics, where reality appears to be influenced by observation and intention. It challenges us to reconsider the nature of existence, blurring the line between thought and matter. On a personal level, the Principle of Mentalism reveals the power of your own mind in shaping your reality. If the universe itself is a mental creation, then your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions play a direct role in influencing your experiences. This principle connects deeply with the concept of manifestation. The idea that by focusing your mind on a particular goal or desire, you can bring it into existence. For instance, have you ever noticed how a positive mindset seems to attract good outcomes, while negativity often spirals into more challenges? This isn't mere coincidence. According to the Principle of Mentalism, your inner thoughts resonate with the universal mind, setting into motion the events and circumstances that align with your mental state. The implications of this principle are profound. It suggests that by mastering your thoughts, you can gain greater control over your life. Cultivating mindfulness, visualization, and intentional thinking becomes a means of aligning with the creative power of the universe itself. As we move forward, we'll see how this principle connects with others, like correspondence and vibration, to form a cohesive framework for understanding the relationship between thought, reality, and the cosmos. The second Hermetic principle, the Principle of Correspondence, is summed up by the phrase, "As above, so below, as below, so above." This profound idea suggests that there is a mirroring relationship between different levels of existence. What happens on a grand cosmic scale reflects what happens in smaller, individual systems, and vice versa. This principle reveals the interconnectedness of all things and serves as a key to understanding how universal patterns operate across all dimensions. In nature, this principle is vividly illustrated in the structure of a tree. The branches reaching upward toward the sky mirror the roots extending downward into the earth. Similarly, the veins in a leaf resemble the branching patterns of rivers or the neural pathways in the human brain. These repeating patterns, known as fractals, demonstrate how the same principle shapes systems, both large and small. In science, the Principle of Correspondence appears in the atomic and cosmic realms. The structure of an atom, with electrons orbiting a nucleus, mirrors the structure of a solar system, with planets orbiting a star. Though the scales differ vastly, the underlying pattern remains consistent, showing that the universe is built on repeating principles. This correspondence also extends to the human body. Our circulatory system mirrors the flow of rivers, and our heartbeat resonates with the natural rhythms of the earth. Spiritually, the principle of correspondence teaches us that the external world is a reflection of our internal state. Ancient mystics believed that by understanding the workings of the cosmos, we could gain insights into ourselves, and conversely, by mastering the self, we could align with the greater universe. This principle is central to practices like meditation and visualization, where inner transformation is believed to influence outer reality. The principle of correspondence encourages us to look for connections and patterns in all aspects of life. It teaches that nothing exists in isolation, and that by studying one part of the system, we can understand the whole. It also reminds us of the power we hold as individuals to influence the larger reality through our thoughts and actions. As we move forward, we'll explore how this principle connects with the principle of vibration to explain the dynamic, ever-changing nature of the universe. The third Hermetic principle, the principle of vibration, declares that nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. At its core, this principle suggests that all things in the universe, whether physical or spiritual, are in a constant state of motion. Even objects that appear solid and still are composed of atoms vibrating at specific frequencies. This principle reveals that energy and vibration are the foundation of all existence. In the physical world, vibration determines the state and nature of matter. For instance, water can exist as ice, liquid, or steam, depending on the speed of its molecular vibrations. Similarly, the vibration of sound waves creates music, and light vibrations produce the colors we see. The variations in frequency give rise to the diversity of forms and experiences in the universe. On a metaphysical level, the principle of vibration explains how our thoughts and emotions emit energetic frequencies that shape our reality. Positive emotions like love, joy, and gratitude vibrate at higher frequencies, creating uplifting and harmonious experiences. On the other hand, negative emotions like anger, fear, or despair vibrate at lower frequencies, often attracting chaos or discomfort. This principle underpins the idea of the law of attraction, where aligning your thoughts and emotions with higher vibrations can help manifest desired outcomes. Consider how you feel when you enter a room full of positivity versus one filled with tension. The energy or vibration of the space directly affects your mood and perception. This is why practices like meditation, sound healing, and affirmations are so powerful. They help raise your vibrational frequency, aligning you with states of peace and abundance. The principle of vibration teaches us that by consciously tuning into higher frequencies, we can transform our inner and outer worlds. Everything we think, feel, and do sends out ripples of energy that influence the reality around us. As we continue, we'll explore how vibration interacts with the concepts of duality and rhythm to shape life's natural cycles. The fifth and sixth Hermetic Principles. Polarity and rhythm are deeply interconnected, highlighting the duality and cyclical nature of existence. The principle of polarity states, everything is dual, everything has poles. It explains that opposites are not separate, but rather two extremes of the same thing. For example, hot and cold are two poles of temperature, just as light and darkness are poles of illumination. This principle emphasizes that what we perceive as opposites are actually connected, and the distinction between them depends on perspective. Understanding polarity allows us to see that challenges and joys, sorrow and happiness are part of the same spectrum, offering opportunities for growth and balance. The principle of rhythm builds on this by stating, everything flows out and in. It describes the natural cycles that govern life, nature, and emotions. Think of the ocean's tides, which rise and fall in perfect rhythm, or the cycles of the moon influencing the ebb and flow of energy on Earth. Even our own lives follow rhythmic patterns, highs and lows, periods of activity followed by rest. Emotions, too, are subject to rhythm, moving between joy and sorrow. By recognizing these principles, we can navigate life with greater resilience. Polarity helps us embrace both sides of an experience, while rhythm reminds us that no state is permanent. As one cycle ends, another begins, maintaining the balance of the universe. Next, we'll explore the final principles, cause and effect, and gender. The seventh and eighth Hermetic Principles, cause and effect, and gender, offer profound insights into how the universe functions and the balance required for creation. The principle of cause and effect states, every cause has its effect, every effect has its cause. This principle emphasizes that nothing in the universe happens by chance. Every event, action, and decision creates a ripple, leading to predictable outcomes. This is the foundation of universal accountability. Our choices and actions, whether conscious or unconscious, have consequences that shape our reality. For example, consider how a small act of kindness can lead to a cascade of positivity, while a careless word can cause tension. By understanding this principle, we become more mindful of our actions, recognizing that we are both creators and participants in the chain of events that unfolds around us. This principle also empowers us, reminding us that deliberate and thoughtful actions can lead to desired outcomes. The principle of gender states, gender is in everything. It does not refer solely to biological differences, but to the balance of masculine and feminine energies present in all aspects of creation. The masculine energy represents action, logic, and giving, while the feminine embodies intuition, creativity, and nurturing. Both energies are essential, and their interplay drives the processes of creation and transformation. For instance, in nature, seeds combine with soil and care to produce life. In the human experience, balancing logic and emotion, action and reflection helps us achieve harmony. Together, these principles teach us responsibility and balance. Cause and effect reminds us that our actions shape our reality, while gender shows us that harmony is born from the union of complementary forces. Next, we'll see how all these principles unite to offer practical wisdom for daily life. The 7 Hermetic Principles are not just abstract concepts. These are practical tools that offer a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. By integrating these principles into daily life, we can navigate challenges, foster personal growth, and strengthen our spiritual connection. Let's reflect on how each principle comes together to form a cohesive framework for living with intention and awareness. The principle of mentalism reminds us that everything begins in the mind. Our thoughts are the seeds of our reality, and by cultivating positive, focused, and intentional thinking, we can create the life we desire. It's a call to take responsibility for our mental landscape, knowing that what we hold in our minds shapes our experiences. The Principle of Correspondence shows us that the patterns of the universe are mirrored in all things. By understanding the interplay between the macrocosm and the microcosm, we learn that the answers we seek externally often reside within us. This principle encourages introspection and alignment with universal truths. The principle of vibration teaches us that everything is in constant motion, and by raising our vibrational frequency through positive emotions and actions, we can align with the energy of abundance and joy. The practices like mindfulness, meditation, and gratitude help us stay attuned to higher vibrations. The principle of polarity reveals that dualities are simply two extremes of the same spectrum. Embracing this truth allows us to find balance in life, recognizing that every challenge contains the seed of its opposite. Every hardship holds the potential for growth and learning. The principle of rhythm reminds us that life is cyclical. By understanding and accepting the natural flow of highs and lows, we develop resilience and harmony, knowing that no state is permanent. This principle teaches patience and adaptability in the face of change. The principle of cause and effect highlights the importance of accountability. Every action we take creates a ripple that influences our reality. By making conscious choices, we can direct the course of our lives and take ownership of our outcomes. Finally, the principle of gender shows us the necessity of balance between masculine and feminine energies in all aspects of life. Whether it's in creation, decision-making, or relationships, harmony arises from the integration of action and intuition, logic and emotion. Together, these principles form a powerful guide for personal growth, relationships, and spirituality. They help us see the interconnectedness of all things and empower us to live in alignment with the universal laws that govern existence. Could these ancient principles truly hold the key to unlocking your full potential? Perhaps the answers you seek have always been within reach, waiting to be discovered in the timeless wisdom of the Hermetic teachings. The choice to embrace this knowledge and apply it to your life lies in your hands. What will you create with this newfound understanding?